Welcome to Axon Micronic here at Productronica 2025. Delighted to be joined by Arjun Coppins. Nice to see you.
Yes, nice to see you too, Trevor.
Okay, so Arjun, let's look back over the short history, really, of Axon Micronic here in Europe. You were located in the incubator place, basically in Eindhoven,
Right.
in the park.
Yes.
But you've moved out of there recently to your own premises outside,
Exactly.
because the business has grown. So tell us how the business has grown and how it's developed in Europe over these last recent years.
Yes. Yes, correct. It's a relatively short time since we've started in Europe. 2016, Axon was acquired by Micronic, Swedish company. 2018, it really got started. At that time, we were in the high-tech campus, the old Philips Research Park.
Yeah.
We had a very small premises, 170 square meters, small demo room with packed with equipment. The focus at that time was on conformal coating. Conformal coating, if you take the global dispensing business, for Europe is still the main part of the business. So that was the first focus. And from there, we started to focus more in the micro dispensing part, the underfill, the glob top, the end spond.
Yeah.
And from there, we grew application-wise. And the next step we wanted to take was into the what we call the industrial dispensing part.
Okay.
We have to think there in thermal interface material dispensing, dispensing a seal or a gasket,
Yeah.
potting of material, vacuum potting of material. And one of the big things that we saw recently in the market, we call it, I don't know if the industry calls it that way, we call it THT bonding.
THT.
Yeah, so where you have a power electronics with a lot of THT components that they need more mechanical strength by adding some glue, silicone type of materials
Okay.
for more mechanical strength.
Given more strength.
Also means more applications is more machines, and then 170 square meters is not enough.
Right.
So that's when we decided we need to move out, we need to go to a bigger premises, and since October 1st, we haven't officially announced it yet because we're still waiting for all the machines to come.
Right.
We already moved into the new premises in the automotive campus in Helmond.
Okay. Well, I can see from the line behind you, you've got quite a range of different machines there. So, I mean, you're going to need quite a lot of space to be,
Yes.
to stock them and also to demonstrate them. So, how do you sell? Do you sell by distribution throughout Europe, I assume?
Yes.
How do you train people on the different equipment? What sort of systems do you use? Do you bring them to you, or do you go to their premises?
Yeah, we indeed we work with distributors, and we certify distributors. So first they come to us,
Yeah.
and we train the distributor, and after a certain amount of training, they get certified by us. And so we start with basic training, then sometimes later they come again, then we go for the advanced training, as we call it, with all the different options that we have on machines. When they are certified, then they can go to the customers and train the customers locally on their own.
Okay.
So we have two ways of doing customer training. We can invite them to come to us, which of course is super, because then we switch our phones. They
Yeah.
cannot be
You have a captive audience.
exactly. So the focus is on the training.
Yeah.
But the thing in Europe is that a lot of the people that have to work with our machines are not really, not always, let me say this way, very good in English.
Yes.
And I'm not very good in Romanian or Hungarian.
Right.
So in that case, it's done locally with the local distributor.
The distributor. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So you said that you've moved into different types of industrial applications. So have you expanded the range of valves that you've got to be able to cover these different applications?
Yes, different applications means different valves. So yes, so 7 years ago, or almost 8 years ago, when I started at that time, it was still Micronic. Now it's Axon Micronic.
Right.
We had already a huge range of valves, but the more applications you look into, the more valves you need.
Yeah.
So from simple time pressure dispensing, we also going into PCP type of dispensing, more like volumetric dispensing. Abrasive materials need different way of dispensing different types of valves. Piezo technology is something that Axon, they acquired a company building piezo stacks for them. So it's everything we do typically on our own. We do also integrate third-party valves.
Yes.
So we do cooperate with others as well. But the majority of the valves inside our machines are Axon
Okay.
valves. Yes.
Yeah, I think the key difference is that when you go into customers, you're actually selling the process. You're not selling the machines.
Exactly.
So you're going in to see what they're actually making and what works best for the customer.
Exactly.
Whether that's an Axon valve or whether it's a Vermes or whatever it is.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So I always say we sell machines, but actually we sell the application.
Yes.
So if you go into a customer and you have no clue what the application is about, you will never sell the machine.
Yes.
So you need to have the knowledge in-house, and most of the people that work for Axon Europe right now have a background from the past in dispensing, in coating, in everything that we're selling as Axon.
Yeah.
So yes, if you can convince the customer that you have the knowledge in-house, I always say we kind of take the customer by the hand and we guide them. Some of them are completely new. Some of them, of course, are already are using machines for conformal coating, dispensing, or whatever.
Yeah.
But those that are really new, you really can take them by the hand and guide them to the process, so they feel comfortable with you. And that's why I say we sell the application, we're not selling the machine.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, it looks like things are going in the right direction for you. You seem to be growing quite a bit.
Yes.
You've added quite a lot of new staff, and the market for Axon Micronic in Europe is growing nicely.
Yes, it's looking really, really good.
Yeah.
Although the industry is changing, we see some downgoing parts of the
The
industry.
applications are changing.
Other ones are coming up, so it
Correct.
balances out. The good thing of being still small and kind of a newcomer in this type of market is that it's easier to grow than to stay on top if you're there.
Yes.
So yes, we have opportunities to grow. We are more or less now where we are today with regional distributors in every country in Europe, but some of them are just started. So geographically, we are still growing, and then application-wise, we're still growing as well. So I shouldn't say this because my boss will say, "See, Ian, the budget can be raised," but I think there's opportunities to grow.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we wish you every success with that, Arjun, and I want to thank you for giving us an introduction to what's happening here in Europe today.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
Okay.